30 viewers right now, so we're doing okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Kira Wills-Umdenstock and I'm the CEO of the EGD Collective. 10 years ago, when I was 11 years old, I began taking classes at Hofstra University because I decided I wanted to become a video game designer, thanks to a little game called Wizard 101. When I made it to high school, the theme of Skyrim told me to compose music for games. So when I enrolled at Hunter College 4 years ago, unlike most incoming college students, I thought I knew exactly what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And as we all know, things don't always turn out the way we planned. My path began to change when my dream of starting a chapter of the International Game Developers Association was initially thwarted by college bureaucracy. But if you've ever met me, you know that I'm not one to give up when someone tells me that I can't do something. Roblox can make you do some crazy things, like learning how to play League of Legends. I had gone from a small game design club to suddenly finding myself in charge of a ragtag group of over 150 creators and players of all kinds, running out of a closet. And persistence is also a powerful thing. And there's really nothing more powerful than a mob of angry gamers. And once we broke down that first wall, and were listed as a chartered organization, the IGDA and Tesla welcomed us with open arms. We became a place where everyone, regardless of who they were, could come together and celebrate games. But the fight was far from over. That fight led me to where I am today, leaving my club with over 2,000 members, a founder of a national nonprofit, and applying to grad school for my MPA. The games industry is filled with barriers. Those of us who haven't been granted all of the right circumstances, whether it's having all the right connections or even just having a background where money isn't an issue, will often burn out and struggle before even given the chance to thrive in this industry. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." By persevering, by getting our feet in the door, by sitting at the table, we can change what it means to work in games and to create a better future for our medium. By being kind to one another, standing up for what we know is right, working together, we can change how society views us and values us. And it's the Hunter College motto that says, "The care of the future is mine." No matter your place within gaming, we all have the power and responsibility to do right by games, the people that make them, and the people that play them. Technology, media, and the arts have the ability to change the world, and by extension, so do we. Even with immense odds against us, in an unprecedented time we made it, and now the care of the future of games is ours. Congrats, class of 2020.
I want to first start off by saying thank you to EGD Collective and Intercollegiate Game Network for allowing me to participate in this, especially as a recent graduate. It's incredibly humbling to be alongside such talented speakers. My university's official commencement was only 3 weeks ago, so I want you all to know that I'm right there alongside you, taking everything one day at a time. No matter who you are or where you're graduating from, everyone here is immensely proud of you. But now, whatever next stage of life may bring, I want to share how recently some close friends have had a major impact on me, and how you can do the same for others. I would be remiss if I didn't first mention Intercollegiate Game Network, Rachel, and the enormous impact one message can have. On March 11th, Rachel messaged my club, Yukon Gaming Club, and many others like it. In only a few weeks, that message brought together over 2,000 people for an amazing online event that has now become an amazing online community. Rachel thought the event would maybe attract a few hundred people at most. Now, it has become a way for many people to connect, improve their skills, and ultimately just have fun. But it all started with one person sending that message, and being brave enough to do so. One person was able to create a butterfly effect that had far more of an impact than she ever expected. My second mention is the Yukon Minecraft commencement and Andy Duro. As the events coordinator for my club, I was devastated when COVID-19 led to the cancellation of so many plans. I was in a dark place and pretty much ready to give up on the idea of having a satisfying final semester. But Andy messaged our group with the idea of recreating a part of the University of Connecticut campus and having a virtual commencement. We had seen efforts from other universities similarly, but without Andy's initiative, we wouldn't have had an event that was so amazing if we even did one at all. It was inspiring to see Andy and the other volunteers work so hard on making this event what it became. After the event, all of the positive feedback let that negative part of my brain know that what we did gave hundreds of students a satisfying end to their semester. Again, the key here is one person took that initiative that made an impact on so many people. I've seen it over and over again throughout my time in collegiate esports and college in general. If you have the idea for something and any possible resource to fulfill that idea, send that message. Maybe it's a DM, maybe it's a tweet, maybe it's an email to someone that you've never talked to before. Whatever it is, send it. Because in the worst case scenario, you end up using it as a learning opportunity for the next message. And in the best case scenario, you've just started the process for something amazing.
What's up, class of 2020? Wanted to reach out and congratulate each of you on reaching this milestone. This is no easy feat, so well done. Also wanted to be of an encouragement to you. I realize that you're graduating during some weird times in global history, and there's a lot of uncertainty, but just realize that there's still a ton of opportunity to be found. And something that I've learned over the last decade is that many of the best opportunities that we can find are the ones that we actually create ourselves. So just be encouraged, stay focused, be humble, keep working hard, and take care.
Hey there, graduates! Along with everyone else, I wanted to wish all of you a big congratulations for finishing your classes and getting through probably the most tedious part of all this. But it's not over just yet. Things are only going to get more tougher and a lot more exciting from this point forward. It's like they once said in Star Trek, the universe is full of wonders to satiate any type of dream or goal, but it's not for the timid. I hope you all are out here prospering and thriving. Good luck to all of you out there, and stay epic.
Hi, I'm Valerie Wong from TESPA, and I just want to say congrats to the class of 2020. So many of you are such bright, talented, hardworking individuals, and we wish you the best of luck in your future.
What's up, everyone? This is Adam from Ambox, and it's an honor speaking to all of you today. While this is certainly not the way you envisioned the end of your collegiate journey, the fact that we can all share this moment together is a testament to the power of gaming and the community of people who love it so much. Congratulations on graduating, class of 2020. Today is your day because you did it. All the all-nighters, all the feasts at the dining hall, dealing with that one lazy group mate, it all paid off and you're moving on to the next phase. I couldn't be more proud of you. That said, it's only the beginning. The road ahead is exciting, but also incredibly challenging. You're all going to go out there and hustle, but sometimes the hustle isn't enough. Things won't always work out and you're going to fall. You can't win all the time. Failure is a part of the journey. Since I graduated, I've failed countless times. I didn't get the job at my dream company despite giving it everything I had. I lost people that I loved. I always felt paralyzed by those failures in the moment, but I wouldn't be who I am without them. Those failures shaped me, made me stronger, and looking back, I'm thankful for those failures. As you go through life, you're going to mess up and think everything will come crumbling down, but if you keep going, if you keep pushing and control how you react to those challenges, you'll see that they were blessings in disguise and that things will be okay. They'll even make you appreciate what you do have and what you do achieve even more. Even with the current situation of the world, you can't control it, but you can control how you react to the situation. All of you can handle what's going on because you've all done incredible things with your community. I'm actually not worried about all of you, as overcoming COVID means gaming will have a generation of leaders that saw what was happening and refused to let it consume them. You're all going to be okay, you're all going to achieve unprecedented heights, and you're all going to have amazing experiences. Congratulations once again, class of 2020. GLHF on your next adventure.
Hi class of 2020, my name is Elaine Gomez and I'm co-founder of Latinx in Gaming and game designer at Eline Media. I wanted to take a moment to extend a greeting on behalf of our group and congratulate you on this amazing milestone that you have reached, both in your personal and your professional career. And I hope that you get to celebrate it with your friends and family, even amongst the current global circumstances. I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors, and I hope that you pave the way for the next generation of game developers. Congratulations again.
Hey guys, No Cocoa Puffs here. Just want to say congratulations to the class of 2020 on behalf of CLG. I hope you guys have a beautiful future and work hard for it.
From all of us at CLG, congrats to the class of 2020.
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 Congratulations, graduating class of 2020. My name is Simon Yip, and I'm a CS graduate from CUNY Hunter College. I'm currently a software engineer in Orlando, Florida. I used to play a lot of competitive video games such as Pokemon VGC and other strategy games such as Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, and Teamfight Tactics. I started out as an electrical engineer, and I quickly realized that wasn't what I wanted to do. I spent 7 or 8 years figuring it out before settling on computer science. I know this year has been really difficult for you guys because of what's going around in this world right now, and I'm really glad that you guys finished what you set out to do. I'm sure you'll make a lasting impression on the gaming industry. Make sure to have fun while making and playing games.
Hello graduates, congratulations on being part of the graduating class of 2020. This is an incredibly exciting time for you, and congrats on just the momentous achievement of seeing something through from inception all the way through to completion. The journey that you have embarked on is lifelong, and with all the challenges and the obstacles that may come, just know that you have already accomplished something so great for yourself, and you are going to be able to do whatever you set out to achieve, no matter the obstacles in your path. And they might seem insurmountable now, and no matter your background or where you come from or where you've been, anything that you can set your mind to, you will be able to accomplish. The world is in a very chaotic state right now, but the reality is the world is always in some state of chaos, and there's never a perfect balance or a perfect time other than the moment that we live and exist in. And despite the market that you are entering and the challenges that we're facing all around the world, there is still opportunity and there's hope. And we need people like you to go out into the world and help us make it better and shape it into the positive image that we want to leave behind for the generations to come after us. Whether you want to work in games or esports or pursue something outside of this industry and in our ecosystem, just know that the impact that you want to have on the world is something that you can have. And it's something that you can share with everyone else. And I would encourage you that no matter what happens, to just continue pursuing whatever your North Star is, continue following your heart, seek your truth, and live it every single day. Find what gives you purpose and what helps you feel driven on a daily basis, and never give that up. I'm really proud of you. All of the people in your lives, I am sure, are proud of you for reaching this occasion and this milestone, and I just wish you the best of luck on all of your adventures moving forward, and I wish you the best on your path. Thank you for being a part of this experience, and thank you for the contributions that you are going to share with the rest of us.
Congratulations. You've made it through in the midst of a pandemic. That is historic. When I look back and think about the most important things when graduating from college, it was clearly my friends, the community of peers that I discovered while in undergrad, and the way we worked together, the way we kept working together after graduating, and supporting one another and helping each other realize our projects. I hope that you all will maintain that sense of community, that you will continue working together, collaborating, helping each other realize your dreams. Most importantly, I hope that you guys bring us a better future.
Congratulations, class of 2020, for finally graduating. Now is your time to make your story. When I graduated from UBC a few years ago, I had the opportunity to learn a lot of different things on my path to where I am now. From partnership management, to project management, to selling my own company, to co-founding another one, and now running esports for one of the biggest media companies in the world. You should always learn new experiences, find new challenges, and grow yourself as a person. Because this is your time to make your story. Congratulations, and I look forward to watching all of you succeed.
I'm Eve Crevichet, the Executive Director of Take This. Congratulations on your graduation. I'm very excited to see what you'll bring to games in the coming years. But first, I want to acknowledge how strange it is for me to be speaking to you through a screen while you celebrate this major milestone from your bedrooms and living rooms. While your celebrations might be diminished in size and scope, your accomplishment has not. And that goes for what you will be able to do with your degree as well. I spend my days talking about and promoting mental health in games. That means a lot of things, including concern with mental health of the people who make games, including you. There are lots of things about making games that are hard. Games are complex, creative, multifaceted, and often very personal, and they require teamwork. Because of all those things, it's absolutely essential that you take mental health seriously, both yours and that of your colleagues. If you do, you'll reap all kinds of rewards, I promise, both personal and professional, because you'll be in tune with what your body and mind need to be at their best. That sounds simple, right? But in reality, it can be hard to understand what that means. It means self-care, the boring kind where you get enough sleep at night, you eat well, and get regular exercise. It means respect and teamwork take front seat, and I mean top priority, in all of your interactions with colleagues. It means that you listen more than you talk. And trust me, I know that can be really hard to do, especially when you have to listen to people or perspectives who make you uncomfortable. It means that you get help when you need it, in the form of a therapist or a trusted friend, or family member, or medication. And it means that you must always pay attention to the impact of your actions on the people around you, including people who may confuse or threaten you. Yeah, I told you it's hard. But if you start from these basic principles, you'll be on the right path, not just in terms of mental health, but also professional success and positive friendships. Now, and this is important, sometimes mental illness isn't fixable with self-care and kindness. Sometimes you need more help, and that's okay. I've had therapy off and on since high school, and it's done me a world of good. Many people take medication daily, and it's essential to their well-being. It can sometimes be hard to find a good therapist, but it's worth looking. And there are also online text and voice services if you can't find someone local. Take This has a comprehensive list of resources on our webpage at takethis.org. All of these things sound pretty straightforward, but they require a certain amount of personal reflection and thought. Take the time, in both personal and professional settings, to reflect on your feelings, reactions to others, and any assumptions you're making about the situation at hand. I promise it will help you. Okay, that's the essential bit. You'll also need to work hard, network, and continue learning, but those are things you know how to do already, or I assume you wouldn't have made it to graduation. Games are becoming increasingly diverse and interesting, and you're coming into the industry at a time when so many new forms of games and technologies are emerging and maturing. Congratulations, it's an exciting time. So I want to remind you that you've got so many skills and tools already in your corner, and really cool and exciting career in front of you. Just remember to take care of yourself and those around you. Congratulations again, from all of us at Take This.
Hi, my name is Renee Gittins, and I'm the Executive Director of the International Game Developers Association, and I'm the CEO and Creative Director of Stumbling Cat. First and foremost, congratulations, Class of 2020. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, passion, and luck to be here today. I'm sure that you're excited, but some of you are probably anxious as well. The game industry can be unpredictable and the world is large. And I'm not sure if you've noticed, but it was on fire until just a while ago, and then a pandemic broke out. So really, some anxiety would be considered quite normal. Regardless, this is your time to celebrate. Even if recent events have forced us to be inside with our computers and games more than usual, it's still time to celebrate for you. And there's a reason that many people have nightmares about classes even decades after graduating. School can be quite stressful, even when it's not remote and half the world's on fire. So, I would welcome you to the game industry, but you're already part of it. There's no real world you're about to step into. You've been in this world since the beginning. Sure, there are new mentors to learn from and new challenges to face, but your friends and peers of today will grow with you and support you through them. After all, it takes a lot of effort to get where you are today, and the bonds that you've created on your journey with your peers, your professors, and professionals are invaluable. So hold closely onto your networks, your friends, and your common sense, because this is just the beginning. Your growth doesn't stop here or even slow down. This education has trained you to pursue your dreams, but most importantly, it's taught you how to be taught, how to learn, and how to question. So keep on learning, keep on self-promoting, and keep on driving forward. Push the limits of what you think is possible and achievable in bite-sized ways. Apply for jobs that you've dreamed of, ask to be empowered with new responsibilities and roles, and try out something new and unknown. It can be scary to do this, but practice at putting yourself out there, and you'll tackle each new challenge better than the last. Don't feel trapped on your path due to your degree or experience. Your degree is hard proof that you can tackle new challenges, but you can pursue any route that you want to from here, as indirect or wandering as it may be. After all, I got my degree in mechanical engineering and have since worked as a marketing coordinator, technical product manager, back-end engineer, games journalist, and more. As you can see, my own path was quite winding. I didn't even realize the game industry was a path until my senior year of college, so you all have a head start on me. And on these paths, never see your adventures and explorations as failures. Even if you pursue a path that doesn't work out, you will still learn a lot from it, whether that path is a new job or a new relationship. I guess I should summarize some basic advice. Surround yourself with people who you respect. Being the least experienced or talented person in a room means that you'll grow the most quickly. Though it can be hard to get through a thick skull like mine, soft skills are invaluable, and they are just important to practice as any other type. Be your own biggest cheerleader. Write blogs, give talks, show off your work. Life is challenging enough without having to count on someone else to celebrate your efforts and accomplishments for you. Break your big dreams into small steps. Not only is it nice to tick off the progress, but those steps help keep you on your path and moving forward. Now, I'm sure you've heard the trope, your time in school is the best time of your life. And I can't think of a worse thing to send you out with than, hope you've had fun because it's all downhill from here. Because it's simply not the case. This has just been a prologue to the rest of your lives. You've leveled up your base stats, gone through a few sets of starting equipment, and, well, tried out a few classes. And I know you're ready to tackle what's to come, even the bumps and bruises along the way. Each of you helps make this game industry the amazing place that it is. So treat each other with respect and empathy, and never burn bridges that you can keep intact. And when you trudge through your darkest days, remember that you aren't alone. Reach out for help when you're in need, and give your hand to others when you can. Together, we care for the future of games. I wish you luck, but I know that each and every one of you is going to live your best story possible. Take care.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Steve, and wow, this is just incredible. Being able to take video games and something that I've been so passionate about, and seeing pictures of me playing video games before I can even remember playing them, and following that through to create something that has now been not only lucrative, but being able to influence and create an amazing team around the world. And so I'm delivering a commencement speech to some of the most prestigious graduates of 2020. It's just crazy. But with that, I really want to just say congratulations on being the graduating class of 2020. It's an incredible achievement and something that you should be very proud of. So congrats. You know, I think about myself and how I came to be a graduate, and it wasn't easy. I grew up in a little place called Leesburg, Virginia, and my parents instilled hard work. I was delivering newspapers for 5 years at 3 a.m. every day for the Washington Post, and I was also really entrepreneurial as a kid. I was out on the corners during the summer creating my lemonade stand and selling it, and I was burning CDs of MP3s I was getting off of AOL chat rooms in order to make mixed CDs. I'm a boomer, but I really just was a young and entrepreneurial, spirited individual, and I just loved video games. I played them all the time. I was anxiously waiting to go to the computer lab to play Oregon Trail. I played all the console games that you could, whether it was Sonic the Hedgehog or NBA Jam, and when Super Nintendo came out, GoldenEye, those were my college years. I played the heck out of GoldenEye, and one of the things that I really take away from my life is that I had these ideas about what was important to me, and filling this concept of what success meant. I thought that success had a lot to do with being wealthy. And so when I went to college and I majored in business management, I remember thinking to myself, like, the last thing that I want to do is to go into finance. And my first job out of college was at American Express Financial Advisors, where I became a financial advisor. And, you know, that path, I didn't follow my heart. And thinking back, there was this underlying narrative that was happening for decades that was unassuming, that I wasn't recognizing, and that I didn't think was going to be lucrative. And it was there all along, and it was centered around what I love to do, and where recreation became kind of what I was able to do on a day-to-day basis. And that's the kind of message that I'd like to leave with each of you, is that there's something that drives each of us, that we get enjoyment out of because we do it, and we do it well, and it likely has a positive effect on the other people around us. And when you find that marriage, and it may not happen immediately, it may not be your first job out of the university that you've just graduated from, it may not be the second or third, but at some point in your life, you will develop a real skill for something that you love. And when you do that, and you're able to have it one day be lucrative to support the people that you care about and yourself, that's where I was able to find a real convergence of something that had been built for years that came to be. I think that that moment happens for folks at different times, and don't feel like it needed to happen, 6 months ago, or it needs to happen tomorrow. There are so many areas of opportunity to improve the world that we live in, and there's so many different ways to do it. And it doesn't have to be big and spectacular and notable. Like, success is done and realized in the anonymous people that you never know about. And their contributions go to really make meaning for other individuals. And so find your way, find your passion, lean into that and give it everything and have it affect others positively. And those are my words of encouragement for you. And for anyone that loves gaming and esports, you know, not everyone can be paid by Steve, you know, and but one day you might. But I think there's so many opportunities within gaming. We obviously are living in a world that is been sped up recently by consuming digital content and being able to express yourself and communicate digitally. And for folks that aren't wearing headsets when they game and on Discords when they need to communicate with their friends, are starting to figure out a world that we've known as gamers for a really long time. And I think that that is beginning to change the way that our society communicates and socializes, and how they use technology and digital ways of communicating. Even this commencement speech that is being delivered on a webcam in my bedroom. So I think it's a lot of areas of opportunity to find your way in this new world and to help others. So congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. Congrats and best of luck. I would tell you to throw something in the air, but I don't know if you're going to be wearing anything. So, you know, take your long hair at this point and your quarantine 15 and go out into the world. And so best of luck and congratulations.